Hello guys, welcome to today's episode of the vlog. Do you remember the other night I was in Manhattan and I went to meet someone who watches the vlog, Felipe, who lives in that awesome apartment right on the very point of Manhattan. Well, he has offered to take me around the city today in a comprehensive tour because let's face it, if you come to a new city, and if you come to New York in particular, you can just end up walking around aimlessly for hours and hours and hours, which is exactly what we have been doing, to be honest. Without having a local expert to help you out, it's difficult to know exactly where to go to get to all the kind of tourist sites. So Felipe got in touch with me after I left his home the other night and said, listen, I know you guys want to see a lot of the city, you don't have much time, but you don't know much, you don't know anyone here, so let me show you around. I have accepted that kind of offer, and I'm going to go into the city today to meet Felipe, and we are going to do a bit of a tour, a whistle-stop tour of the whole city, all of his favourite sites basically. I'm apprehensive about how tired I'm going to get, because Felipe has promised we will be going uptown, downtown, and everywhere in between in Manhattan. Manhattan is a big place to cover in a day, but let's see what we can do. Let's go. Hey! How are you? Hey! Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
So the first place that Felipe's taking us is down to Wall Street so we can see the area. I've never seen Wall Street before, but obviously it is famous around the world. This is a financial district.
And this is where he gave his first speech of becoming the president of the United States for the first time. So, and it was exactly right here at this very spot.
And George Washington, the very first president of the United States of America, took his oath right where I'm standing right now, on this spot. That is an awesome piece of history right here in New York City. Okay, I don't know why, but there's a building here in Wall Street with an enormous Scotland flag. The only flags they have here is the United States of America. They also have the Pride flag and Scotland. That is weird. I'm going to see if I can find out the reasons for that. If not, maybe one of you guys can tell me, why is there a giant Scotland flag here? At the Bank of New York building. It's the Bank of New York. That's exactly what it is. So we just found out the reason there's a Scotland flag here at the Bank of New York building is the owner of the whole museum is Price McDonald. He's from Scotland. And that's why there's a big, huge Celta. Wall Street, this is where the world turns around basically, financially speaking. It is interesting to be here. Very, very first park in New York, next to Wall Street, the Bowling Green. There you go, we're learning a lot on this tour. There's even a market here as well. That right there is the Wall Street Bull. I have no idea why it's so popular as a photo destination, but there you go. I think we're all a bit hungry after going around the financial district, so we're going to go to New York's most famous bagel place.
What? Is this like one of the original? Well, actually it used to be in Orchard Street, and in 1920 they moved here.
Okay.
They had to move here. But the guy started selling fish, like what's it called? Herring?
All right.
Out of a barrel. Like just on the street, on Orchard Street, which is on the other side. So this is his first store, so he was very proud of it. And then the controversy is that he only had daughters, so he couldn't inherit to a son.
Okay.
And back in the day, you remember in the 20s, women didn't have rights and everything.
Okay.
So it was very strange that he would put daughters, and they never really allowed him to use the name of the daughter.
So this is it, Russ Daughters, a famous delicatessen, right? We're gonna go in here and have some bagels, something to eat. I don't know, I don't care, I'm hungry. Can't wait to go and try this place. There's your one.
Yeah, thanks.
They're both the same, man.
Yeah, they're the same.
Alright, trying to try the bagel. I'm excited about this. Really excited.
That's Scottish salmon.
Scottish salmon as well, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'd be a traitor if I got the Norwegian salmon or something.
That's right.
Let's do this. This is absolutely delicious. It is simple, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but cream cheese and salmon, that's the original New York bagel, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
practically everything.
I'm all dirty and I don't even care. It's that good. That was lunch taken care of thanks to Felipe here in New York City. Russ Daughters. We have just jumped in a taxi and we're going to head off to, where are we heading off to? Magnolia's. That is the bakery where apparently it's the best cupcakes, so we're getting well spoiled on food today, that is for sure, here in New York. What would you say your favourite thing about living in the city is? The food, for sure.
Well, I mean, there's so many things, but to me, because it's just never ending.
Never ending. You can try everything, right?
I do know that there's 12,000 restaurants.
Wow.
From dot to dot.
12,000 restaurants here in New York. That is crazy. Yeah. Like that, I think for me, it has to be one of the best things as well that I've enjoyed more. Like because you can just eat so well. If you wanted, you could eat something different every day for your whole life here in New York. Definitely, the food here is incredible.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to like lick the sides off first. So here we go, Felipe. I'm gonna try the cupcake. It's really, really good. They are so light and delicate. The West Village is a really pretty place. I think it's just the way the buildings are set up. Growing up, I was an enormous Friends fan, and probably one of the reasons I've always been fascinated by New York and wanted to come here was first of all watching Friends, yeah. And that is the Friends building, the apartment building right there. I'm pretty sure they just filmed the external. Columbus Circle, okay. The Statue of Columbus. Wait, is that the Central Park?
Central Park, yeah.
Wow.
That's the most expensive condominium in the world. They haven't finished it yet. The penthouse is $120 million.
What?
The penthouse of that place, $120 million.
That's crazy.
It's 4 floors.
So right now we are in the Harlem neighborhood. Harlem.
Yeah, 125th Street.
125th Street.
Right in the heart of Harlem.
What is that building over there? There's Apollo.
The Apollo Theater.
And that was the place where Michael Jackson first. Famous venue where Michael Jackson played and did the moonwalk on camera. This is our kind of last stop of the day, Felipe.
Yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you had fun.
Oh, it's been amazing. This ferry is like a passenger ferry. It runs from all around the island, or?
No, it goes only to downtown, and then it moves into Brooklyn, and then south of Brooklyn. Oh. There's many different routes, but this one is specifically just, it crosses into Queens, then it makes like 3 stops, and then back into Manhattan, and then back into Brooklyn.
So an awesome way to get around the city.
Oh yeah.
So crazy to think like here in New York, people get around on ferries. Just like the bus or the metro or the trains or whatever. The air traffic here in New York is absolutely mental, right? You got planes flying around. The air traffic here, I don't know how they manage it, but also the water traffic here on the river is mad. I don't know who's in charge of that, but like it's a tough job.
The waterways.
The waterways, yeah. This is so beautiful under the Brooklyn Bridge. Look at that. Wow. Manhattan. That's the Manhattan Bridge, not the Brooklyn Bridge. Wow, look at that. Woo. Felipe, thanks so much for showing us around the city again.
Of course, I love it.
It's been amazing. Everybody needs to go and check you out on Periscope.
Oh,
I'm going to put a link there down below.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been amazing. Like, New York is diverse and beautiful.
It's really exciting, actually.
So lucky to live here.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'll be back, and when you guys come to Scotland, you need to come and visit
we're
us.
coming
as well.
to see you for sure. Yeah,
For sure, it needs to happen.
Sounds
But
good.
what a day! We've seen so much in a day.
Yeah, that's so cool. I'm glad you like it. So
It's been amazing. But I'm going to go home now and recover.
yeah, you have to. Yeah, take a little time off. So.
Thanks so much for showing me around.
Oh, thank you guys.
This is sensational. What a city! I'm just absolutely blown away. Felipe, I think I'm going to come and live here.
Yeah, you have to. You have to move to New York.
We're going to become New Yorkers.
Definitely, you have to.
It's so amazing. I love it
The
here.
time of your life. So,
You have fun?
It was amazing.
I think that boat ride is the coolest thing I've done here in New York. What do you think?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
The city's beautiful. It's just shining. What a day. What a day exploring New York. We saw so many things in a short space of time. I don't want to leave. You know, I was just telling Felipe there, you know, New York, when we've just been around the city and also on that boat trip, makes you appreciate the fact that, I've said this before, it's a human city, but it's also absolutely stunning. Yeah, I could see myself living here and becoming a New Yorker. Alright guys, I am back from that epic journey around New York City with Felipe. What a great trip, what a great guy. Really loved his company. I mean, he really typifies New York and a New Yorker. And I think I want to say something before I finish today's vlog, right? I guess New Yorkers have a reputation around the world as being unpolite, being too busy to do anything other than just rush past you. But actually, the New Yorkers I met today were unbelievable. And that is what's making my trip all the more special. Felipe is a prime example. I met him, I met his wife, we had some great time. He took time out of his day, his week, to show me around his city out of pure pride and love. And that is something really, really special, and he's just such a great guy. Another moment today that I just was blown away by. About halfway through that trip, and you didn't see this in the vlog because I didn't put it in it, I was suffering a really bad headache because of dehydration. We were on a bus coming from one side of the town to the other. I was suffering visibly, apparently, because 4 or 5 people on the bus all stopped and asked if I was alright. They all kind of formed a little circle around me, asked if they could help, give me some paracetamol, they gave me some water. These people, I'd never met them before, I don't know who they were. They were just on their commute home from work, and it was an extremely busy bus. Rush hour traffic. We were crammed like sardines on the bus. I was feeling unwell. I was like that. I had my hand over my head, and these people took time out of their day to comfort me and make sure I was alright. And that is typifying what this trip is about for me. New Yorkers, I've met so many amazing people here, so many nice, friendly, kind and warm people that have made me feel really special about being here and just made me fall in love with the city even more and more. So that is what I wanted to say at the end of this vlog. Felipe is an amazing guy. Thank you so much for that tour. Incredible. What a day. I loved it. Secondly, bloody hell, New York is still so hot. Wow. And thirdly, New Yorkers are just incredible people and I love being here. So thanks very much for watching today's episode. I really appreciate it. More coming up in the next few days. I hope you have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.